No way. I'm gonna delete that vlog, bro, because honestly, I just uploaded it for momentum. I feel like I just did it to get some momentum up on the board, but it wasn't that good of a vlog. Like, I know how to make good vlogs, you know what I'm saying? Not make fucking time waster vlogs. But I just needed to post it, because if I didn't post it, I would have lost momentum. You know what I'm saying? But
I gotta learn how to. I'm a DJ.
wait, tell them what you said, bro. Tell them
to.
what you said, so that way you can clip this.
Oh, what I said. All right, look. Listen, my name is Jaden, right? I'm working right now with Kalima. He's helping me out right now. I'm in his Honda, feel me? Honda Civic 2011. You see the logo. You see everything. Got my laptop right there. That laptop is gonna make us a fuck ton of money. This Honda right here, this logo, is gonna be a BMW M4. And this Corvette, and everything is gonna be different. It's gonna be a completely different lifestyle.
Everything is gonna be different. He clipped it, he said it, he put it out there, it's happening. I swear today feels like one of those days where you're trying to do shit, but it ultimately just ends up in you trying to just do shit. And I don't like that feeling of just doing stuff just to do stuff. I'd much rather go with the flow. You know what I'm saying? I'd much rather just let things happen. I feel like you're in a better frequency, you're in a better state when things come to you and you don't try, and when you're completely detached, rather when you're just trying to make something happen, when you're trying to make something happen, when you're forcing something to happen. It's almost like you're too attached to a certain outcome, whatever the outcome may be, but it always ends up in burnout. And I figure like whenever I try to make something happen, it's out of lack of not feeling like there's enough going on. Like, I'm not doing enough, aka I'm not enough. So whenever I'm coming from that state, I ultimately just try to detach and relax and kick back and just do whatever feels like is the most resistance, is the most least resistance option in action, but still high leverage, aka vlogging, because this is part of my personal brand. Or with my man Jaden right here, and I'm just training him right now on how to just set goals and stuff like that. But when it comes to, I was telling him how pretty much like I don't like days like this sometimes where it feels like I'm just trying to do stuff. Like whenever I'm like just trying to do stuff, you know, these are typically the days where it's like you just have to detach and relax. Like you can't do a whole lot. It's just like you gotta kind of just go with the flow type shit, you know? Have you ever felt like you had those days before? All right, well, he's lagging. But I don't really like these type of days, but I know they're necessary to have because it tells me to detach. It doesn't matter because I woke up feeling good. I was expecting today to be a crazy productive day. Collect cash, collect 1K in cash, 1.5K, 3K, 4K, 5K, 10K in cash. And if it doesn't happen, then I would be low because I set my expectations so high because I've future paced myself, for lack of a better term, you know? But whenever you relax and detach and set your intentions to just be the best version of yourself, everything else will line up for you. And that's how it should go.
Hung up.
He hung up on you?
Yeah, bro, it's like I got so stuck at the intro.
It happens. No, you sounded good though. What did you say? You said this is XYZ person, and then you were like, how long you been trying to run ads, or is that something you're still doing at the moment? Isn't that what you asked?
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounded good to me. It's just
yeah,
it happens.
like that. It's just that I got stuck at the intro. I forgot bro's name.
It's all good. It's just the jitters. We'll get him out the way. It was good though.
Yeah. Wait.
On to the next. You feel me? You can try making one more call, and then I'll make a call after, and you can see how I sound.
Exactly.
And then we'll kind of do that a few times, and then we'll kind of just straight dial.
My name is James.
Genuinely, when how me and this guy Jaden met basically was through a Discord. Through this Discord, you know, we're obviously all trying to get better at sales, like sales psychology and closing, and just sales skills in general. Fast forward to now, maybe a month later, maybe a month or two later now, I'm helping him to train for setting. I've had sales managing experience. Sales managing meaning just managing a sales team, dialing in the sales process, creating and the whole funnel design and customer journey. And now I'm closing for this one offer, helping the setters to get trained. And one thing I'm noticing is like whenever I hire, I notice
Yo,
like,
what do I say if it says well, obviously my name, but like your name and your reason for calling. You know when it does that right before.
just say Jaden. You can say Jaden with Jaden, the ad guys team.
Okay.
Yeah, but genuinely, I'm proud of bro. And the reason.
It does do that.
Say it again. But
The ad guys team.
genuinely, whenever let me turn them down so y'all can hear me. But genuinely, like the reason why, because I had to like onboard him as like basically my setter type shit. So the only reason why I chose to onboard him as a setter is because he stays after hours, after the coaching calls. He has a great mindset, easy to talk to, and I know he actually wants this shit. He's hungry and he knows he's supposed to be in position. He puts himself in the right position to actually succeed, meaning like he'll go to the right environment, aka henceforth that's why I'm here in this like office area at one of the nicest hotels in Las Vegas, because we both understand this idea of putting yourself in position in wealth, putting yourself in position in places where there are other people who think like-minded, or just in nice areas that mimic and represent where you deserve to be. So essentially just matching the energy of your environment, matching the energy, right, of the frequency of wealth, right? Even if that's putting yourself in an environment that matches the frequency that you're on, right? Or putting yourself, and I'm making this really long-winded, but matching the frequency of your highest self, right? If your highest self would be here, in simpler terms, if your higher self were to be here, then put yourself in that position now to match that frequency of your higher self. This is what we have to eat. I already ate some of it, but this is Cafe Rio, bro. I swear everybody at Cafe Rio knows me now. They've even given me free food. It's kind of crazy. Like they know my order. The staff knows my order, and this is smart. This is a play, y'all. I didn't do this unintentionally. I did this intentionally because I know if you go to the same place over and over again, they're gonna remember your order. If you go to the same place over and over again, they're gonna remember your face and your name and your order, and then eventually give you free food. Now, I wasn't doing it on purpose for the intention of free food, but I was doing it on the purpose of going to a place where they know you, having that as like your hub, like your spot. Like whenever I used to work at Chipotle, I used to see the regulars and I used to know their orders and I used to remember their names and I used to want to give them free stuff because I don't know, it's just a method, bro. I don't know, I would just want to do that. And I know like if you get cool with the staff, they want to do that for you. I just like when I was working my 9 to 5, I just liked cool people because you know the majority of people who come into those places were like little dickheads. But yeah, I already ate some of my food and it kind of looks messy now. But swear Cafe Rio, bro, gas. Now it's just time to on the call now. Let's close it out. Waiting for him to join, so let's see. All right, let's kick it. Cruz, how you doing, brother?
How you doing, bro?
Doing good. Hey, I'll see you, brother.
All right, thank you, son, bro. Appreciate the help, bro.
Yes, sir. Congrats. Let's get to work. Talk to you later. All right.
Yeah.
Later. Cool. All right. How do you feel, bro? First day on the offer. Already closed your first deal.
Yes, bro.
First day
on the offer, you know, set a deal for Kalima here. He closed that bitch in less than 30 minutes because he's that nigga.
You that nigga, bro. We're in the process. Bro, we're in the process. Easy. We fucking dialed in the first day. Close that shit. I mean, y'all had a sneak peek of the little Zimbabwe's. Y'all probably saw me sneak the Zimbabwe's mid-call, but help your boy lock in. But I might wrap it up right here. I don't know. But just wanted to get your reaction to Literally the first day on the offer, bro. Bro was low-key kind of geeking a little bit on the phone. He was like, what the fuck did I say? Was it good? But what was like, is it good? But yeah, bro, it was good.
Good though.
Warm leads too, like this is your first offer with like warm leads and shit too, right?
Yeah, I've only been on offers with cold leads, cold calls all the time, bro. Now we're in an offer with warm leads. Instead of calling for Kalima the first day.
First day, bro. Dialed in, we moved that dollar first day. Now, granted, it was only 1.5, so a little bit below little bit below high ticket. But I mean, honestly, we're still number one on the leaderboards compared to the other closer in his setter.
We still do it. We're not, bro. We're gonna stay at number one.
We're gonna sit there, like, bro. The first thing that me and him, like, kind of like pretty much, like, had discussed was like, bro, like, honestly, there's always going to be competition between like people on your offer, like between you and a closer or you and another setter, numbers wise, cash collected, just in general, there just will be. Honestly, at first, I really didn't see anybody as competition on my offer, but you know, I kind of figured that's what it was. Like, that's just what the vibe like became. I usually just don't see any competition because I'm so focused on just me being me. But eventually I figured out that there was competition. And honestly, I just fully detached. I literally just told Jay, and I was like, bro, when I detached and I really just didn't give a fuck about any competition, I just was number one on the leaderboard for my offer. Now, the first conversation that me and Jaden had pretty much about like moving forward as him being my setter and me being his closer. Number one. Look at him put up the numbers. Number one.
Yes, number one.
So literally the first conversation me and Jaden had was, bro, like we just have to detach and just focus on being the best at what the fuck we do, and that's being the number one setter and being the number one closer. As long as we can do that for each other, we don't have to worry about any competition, and we're sitting at number one. And that goes for like all aspects of pretty much. I feel like that's multifaceted in life. I feel like that's like goes in all aspects of your life. Whatever you're trying to be good at, I feel as if you pretty much just have to be the version of yourself that is the best at that. So if you're trying to be the number one fucking plumber, number one ranked on that shit for Google, then focus on being the number one plumber, not getting the most reviews, not fucking knocking on the most doors or getting the best ads, just being the best plumber and offering the best service. Same thing as being the best closer and being the number one setter. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Say what's up to the vlog.
What's up, vlog? This is Kalima's channel.
Yeah.
And he's gonna start posting content. That's crazy. I just hopped off a call regarding content. That's so nice. Wait, what DJ is that?
Osmo Pocket 3.
Let's go, bro.
The best content camera, but yeah.
Do you have the creator combo? Let's go, bro.
No, I'm not like anybody else who got scammed and didn't get that shit. But yeah,
Baby.
finna start posting, running up that content for real.
Boy, happy birthday,
You already know.
bro.